Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the SimHanger. My name is Mark. Thank you very much for watching. Let me get started by saying I can't believe it's been nearly 2 years since I first showcased this product on the channel. And yet, even today, in my opinion, it still rates at the very top in terms of immersion enhancement, alongside devices such as VR headsets, force feedback devices, motion rigs and the like, but with one big advantage: it only costs a fraction of what most of those devices cost. Come on, pull up. Wow, the chair is going to take off by itself. Oh, that's amazing. It's the HF8 haptic seat pad from Next Level Racing. Now, the reason I'm making another video on it is, one, it is now Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 compatible following a software update, but also in the software update it now has engine separation and therefore can support vibration from multiple engines in multiple different ways, and we'll have a look at that a little bit later on. I mentioned it doesn't cost quite as much as some of those other big immersion boosters. Well, in the States it's going to cost you something in the region of about $180 US, and very much the same price in the UK or in euros. For the UK and Europe, I would suggest probably shop around. Amazon may be a good place to go. In the States, you can go directly to Next Level Racing. May also pay you to shop around, of course. Next Level Racing sell directly in the States, and I do have a 5% discount code just for the States, I'm afraid, because it's not supported by retailers. So directly from Next Level Racing, there's an affiliated 5% discount for those of you in the States. If you want to take advantage of it, feel free. But to continue, let's remind ourselves quickly, what is the HF8 haptic seat pad? The pad itself is designed to fit on almost any high-back chair, very well built for its price point with an adequate amount of padding. The chair comes with 8 inbuilt spinners, 4 in the back and 4 in the seat. The spinners are not as hard-hitting as transducers, for example, but are smaller, and therefore the whole pad is very comfortable. The pad does require a mains connection. It comes with its own built-in control, so you can control the level of vibration on the fly. It's both PC and Xbox compatible. For Xbox, it's only via the audio, thus vibration is based on the sound output, and for PC it's via USB, thus the telemetry. On both platforms, considering its price, it does a remarkably good job. The software is simple to use and fairly intuitive. Before jumping into Sim, you can always make sure that you're connected correctly by clicking on any of the spinners, and the pad will vibrate in that area accordingly. There's built-in support for various sims. We're interested in flight simulation. There's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, X-Plane, DCS, and more recently Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I'm currently using version 1.2 of the software, has only recently been released and is a beta. You start up your sim, get yourself to an airport, and then start the haptic feedback system. I've started up in the twin-engine Beechcraft G58, and this is new. Note on engine, it's picked up that I've got a dual engine. It'll recognize from 1 to 4 engines. The range of activities it covers are limited, but very adequate for the most part. For the left engine, I've set the vibration on the left, and for the right engine, vibration on the right. When both engines are running, all the spinners are running. You can simply click on each individual spinner to turn them on or off to suit your personal preference. Still early days, and I'm still to test various things, but these are my settings as I have them at the moment. I find engine vibration, gear, flap, and stall very well implemented. Ground vibration and suspension is a little weak, but it's there, and that's what counts. And that ability to feel the vibration, well, it really does elevate the immersion. You can set the intensity levels for each individual action, or via the red dial that I showed you previously, you can simply turn that up and down on the fly. If I'm doing a particularly long flight, I prefer to turn it down a little bit. Shorter leg, well, I boost it all the way up. There's the ability to import and export particular profiles, so you can have various profiles and load the one subject to the aircraft that you're flying. I'm a bit lazy, however. I tend to use one profile across the board. Seems to work very well for me. I mentioned that the software is a beta. It'll save profiles accurately, but when you re-import them, sometimes it picks up more engines than what you've got. Doesn't affect the function or feel of the device, but hopefully Next Level Racing will get this sorted in the near future. Overall, the software does basically what it says on the tin. It's functional, setup is easy, and the ability to adjust that intensity on the fly is a big bonus. I've currently got the sim running with the Beechcraft. I'm going to leave the HF8 running and change aircraft. I've selected the Cessna Caravan 208B single engine aircraft. Let's jump back into the HF8 software and we can see it's picked up it's a single engine. I haven't made a profile for this aircraft, and because it's single engine, all the spinners are functional. What is a real bonus is all my other settings have remained unchanged and exactly as I left them when I created my twin engine profile. Let's do one more test. I'm going to jump back into a twin, but not the twin I created the profile with. This time I've selected the Cessna 404 Titan, another default aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Let's bring up the HF8 software. You can see it's picked up it's a twin engine and has restored my original settings. And I must say that the engine separation works very well indeed. Subject of course to what spinners you've selected. And from what I can see, well, all my other settings seem to have remained unchanged. Now sitting in the chair, let's advance the right throttle and all 4 right hand spinners are vibrating. Let's now swap over and try the left hand throttle and they're all vibrating again. Really is quite a unique feature. It's not a game changer for flight sim, but it's certainly a step in the right direction. If you're looking for a way to add more excitement and more immersion to your flight sim experience, then I have no hesitation in recommending the HF8 from Next Level Racing. Is it perfect? No, it's not. But for $180 US, euros or pounds, it's real value for money for what you get out of it, in my opinion. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for joining me. Stay well, look after yourselves. I'll see you all again very soon. And ciao for now.